Hey, if you're watching this right now, pause. Just for a second. Be honest, when's the last time you sat still, without checking your phone, without switching tabs, without that little buzz in your pocket pulling you away? Can't remember. Yeah, me neither. At least not before this. Because for a while, I was drowning in it too. Notifications, endless scroll, dopamine hits disguised as productivity. I wasn't living, I was reacting. And the worst part, I didn't even realize it. I thought I was connected, plugged in, part of the world. But what I was mentally fried, tired, distracted, scattered. Until I decided I was done. Done with the noise, done with the panic scrolls at 2 a.m. Done with measuring my worth in likes, loops, or unread messages. That's when I stumbled into something that genuinely flipped the script for me. Not an app, not a new routine, a mindset, a shift, digital minimalism. And it's not about throwing your phone into the ocean, it's about taking your mind back, rebooting your focus, living with more clarity and way less chaos. So let's rewind, because I didn't make this shift overnight. Nah, it was a slow unraveling, a bunch of small realizations stacking up. Like one day, I realized I hadn't read an actual book in months. I couldn't even finish a podcast without checking a second screen. My thoughts weren't my own anymore. They were fragments of tweets and viral clips stitched together. And that freaked me out. So I started asking bigger questions. Why do I feel constantly drained even when I'm doing nothing? Why is silence so uncomfortable? And why does every moment feel like it has to be filled with noise? That's when I found out how real digital overload is. And I'm not just talking about screen time stats. I'm talking about what it does to your brain. Science shows our attention spans are shorter than ever. Dopamine loops are getting hijacked. And multitasking, it's killing deep thought. The brain craves focus, but our tech is built to steal it. And once I saw that, I couldn't unsee it. So I started making changes, simple ones, tiny shifts that added up. First, I started with a 24-hour digital detox. Just one day, no social media, no YouTube, no emails, just silence. It was brutal at first. My brain felt itchy. I didn't know what to do with my hands, but then it got peaceful. I heard birds, not through a sound effect, real ones, outside my window, and my brain. It calmed down. I wrote thoughts that were actually mine. I remembered ideas I forgot I had. That was the first step. And then I got curious. What if I could build a life that wasn't dictated by notifications? What if I could actually train my brain to go deep again? Not just swipe and skim, but think. And that's where digital minimalism came in. Digital minimalism isn't about being anti-tech. It's about being intentional, using tech to serve you, not enslave you. It's asking, is this tool making me better or just busier? It's not easy at first, but it's worth it. So here's what I did. I decluttered my digital space, just like you'd declutter a messy room. I deleted apps I didn't use, turned off almost all notifications, scheduled screen-free blocks in my day, and I brought in friction. Yup, friction. Like I logged out of every distracting site, moved them off my home screen, made it annoying to open them. Because if distraction is easy, you'll fall into it. But if focus is easier, you'll stay with it. Then came the real game changer. Deep work blocks, 2-hour windows, phone off, no tabs, just one goal. And it felt like rediscovering superpowers. That feeling of flow, where you lose track of time because you're so into what you're doing. Yeah, that's real. And it's addictive in the good way. The more I protected those blocks, the sharper I got. Ideas flowed again. Work felt lighter. My mind stopped spinning, and I started sleeping better because I wasn't overstimulated 24/7. Now, here's the wild part. As I stripped back the digital noise, I didn't feel disconnected. I felt reconnected with myself, with people, with the present moment. Conversations got deeper. My mood lifted. I wasn't scattered. I was centered. And you know what else? My creativity exploded. When you're not bombarded every second, your brain makes room for insight, for imagination, for clarity. And that's the gift of digital minimalism. But hey, I'm not perfect. I still fall into rabbit holes sometimes, still scroll too long, still check messages when I said I wouldn't. But the difference is, now I notice. And when you notice, you can shift. That's the whole point. Awareness, intention, ownership. So if you're feeling burnt out, foggy, like your brain is being pulled in a million directions, it's not you, it's the system. And you can opt out. You can take back your time, your focus, your peace. Start with one small change. One less app dash, 1 hour offline, one deep breath before unlocking your phone, and then build from there. Because the world isn't slowing down, but you can. And when you do, you'll be amazed at what you find on the other side of the noise. So if this video hit home for you, share it with someone who's also caught in the scroll. And if you're ready to reclaim your mind, your time, and your clarity, subscribe to the channel. We're just getting started. This is Elevate Limit, and you're about to level up. Let's go.